All right, beans are done. And now I'm up here by this disaster. Hey guys, it's May 12th today. I would tell you it is the last day of planting, but it's kind of not. We got to do a little bit of fixing on one field. I'll try to explain that in a little while. But anyways, I got some soybean seed on the back of the truck. We ended up running a little bit short yesterday. Otherwise, we probably would have been done. So anyways, we got 16 bags of seed on the back. We're hoping, we don't really know how many we're gonna need, if we're gonna need like 10 or 12 or 15 or what. But anyways, I'm pulling up to the drill now. We're gonna throw, I think I'm gonna throw 10 bags in, plant for a little while, and then obviously I'll be on and off the tractor checking. And then Dad's at home right now spraying. He's spraying our wheat, 2,4-D, trying to kill the broad leaves. Obviously you don't want any weeds or anything in your wheat. For one, it's easier to combine, and two, your wheat straw is worth more. So he's doing that, and then he's going to switch over and do pre-emerge on our bean ground. So we got 45 acres, I believe, right at home, and then this 60 that I just pulled in. I don't know when he's gonna get up here and do this. And then we got to do a little bit of messing around with the corn planter on one field. I'll talk about that as soon as I get going here with the drill, and then we'll yeah, keep you updated. And then I'm gonna run home. I got some stuff to do, so I'll keep you updated on everything. Try and do a better job. It's slowing down, so hopefully I can manage to film more and whatnot. So anyways, let's fill the drill. Alright, so we got, I put 10 bags in. I threw one bag on the steps. A little down pressure. And off we go. I usually go about 6 miles an hour. So one problem with this drill, there's no like marker arms or anything like that. So I can usually see where the tire from the drill is on the last pass, and then you just gotta kind of guesstimate on where you should be. Obviously, if you leave a little bit of a little wider of a gap, it's not a big deal. These are 7.5-inch spacing. There are guys that do 30-inch spacing. They just they put more seeds in a row. Where we plant less seeds in a row, we plant narrower rows. But anyways, so yeah, something I may be looking to invest in, and I talked about this with spread fertilizer, is maybe like a GPS system. I'm not sure what we can do with these tractors, the T7s at least. If you've been here long enough, you know that both the T7s are leased. So there's not a whole lot we can do within that lease as far as, we can't really modify the tractor at all. I'm not really sure, unless these would have, if they are like auto guidance ready. I don't think they are. But I don't know. I've said it in the past too, I really would like something for cutting hay and stuff. I cut quite a few acres of hay in the summer. Not a whole lot of custom work, but I do DNR properties and stuff like that, so it would be kind of nice, but it is what it is at this point. Anyways, the other issue we're having with our corn planter, it gets a little ugly when the corn stalks cause issues. You gotta figure out where you're supposed to be. But anyways, with our corn planter, we had 40 acres where, I'm just going to say row number 8, the outside row, wasn't planting. So it was some spring came off, I don't know. But anyways, long story short, we got 40 acres with one row that didn't plant. We need to, well, obviously we got to replant it somehow. So because it's an outside row, what it is, you got 14 planted rows and then 2 skipped rows, and then 14 planted rows and 2 skipped rows. Our thought is that we can do half as many passes. We make the center 2 boxes plant. We're gonna somehow, I don't really know what we're gonna do yet, but it's gonna be a mess. But we gotta replant it, and of course it's my acres, my land, so I don't know. That goes to show that it's nice to have your electronics working, and I think he's got it working now because he bought sensors and everything, I guess. But I don't know. But that's all. After I get this done, that'll be all we have to do. I think we're going to try and do that tomorrow. Like I said, Dad's spraying at home, and then I'm going to go home and we're going to mess around with some bales on our bale pile. It's a very calm day, so we got to kind of fix the plastic. I'll show that when we get there. Alright, beans are done. I'm just going to let the drill sit. We are at the farthest farm from home. It'll take me about half an hour to get home with the truck. It's an hour 20 with the tractor. So we'll get that we'll get that at some point. I don't know when. But anyways, it's a wrap. 105 acres of beans we put in this year. Sorry about that. Bumpy out here. And Dad figured like 400 acres of corn total. So anyways, it was a good year for the most part. We still gotta finish up our that one field of corn we gotta fix, so we gotta do that. Dad's spraying right now, so anyways, I'm gonna head her home, and then we're gonna find the next thing to do. Well, first thing I did after planting, I took the leftover seed back to the mill. We just went to the mill to get some extra seed because we ran out. But anyways, Dad is working on spraying. I guess he had to do a parts run this morning for a filter of some sort. So the wheat is all sprayed. He's working on the beans right now. Should have that wrapped up soon. I think then he wants to head north. So we're filling up tanks here. So we got our bumper pull trailer here and 3 totes. We got these totes actually free. We got them from the concrete plant. They're actually had cement dye in them. So we got a red, a yellow, and the end one was a black, I believe. We got them free because, well, obviously it's got the dye in there. We had to hose it out. It's some real nasty stuff, but we got it mostly out, and these work pretty good for refilling the sprayer. Then we got a hose that hook on we got a hose that we move from each tank, and it just kind of gravity flows. We usually park the trailer up on the road or the driveway or whatever's higher, and gravity run it into the sprayer. Maybe I'm kind of thinking about how we could maybe I don't know if we could like hook them all together, that we'd have a lot of pressure, that we could fill the sprayer a lot faster. I don't know, but anyways, we got them on here. I got to strap them down somehow. I'm filling them up. I think I'm going to fill them up and then I don't know what the plan is. I got to move some bales around yet, load some bales later on, and get our pile kind of buttoned up. And for any of the goat people on here, I might as well kind of update you. We had a bunch of little ones. We got, I believe, two goats left to kid. There's the two white ones on the one side here. The one laying down and the first one on the feeder standing. Those two got to go yet. I just weaned. I've been weaning kind of off and on. We got a couple little ones here. A couple back here as well. This is why I like to do a lot of kidding in the winter. I really haven't been around for most of this. Mom's kind of been taking over because we've been running in the fields. Obviously I've been helping a little bit, trying to do what I can, but yeah. So we got a couple little ones there, a bunch of little. See one laying there right behind the rock. That one's gonna take a nap in the tire. But anyways, I'm gonna fill the tanks up and see where I go from there. All right, so Dad is done spraying. He's got the wheat all done, which is 35 acres, something like that. The beans, which is 45 acres at home. We loaded up the tanks on the trailer, loaded them full of water. He put some in his sprayer, he took off. Mom took off with the trailer and the water tanks. And now I'm up here by this disaster. And it looks actually pretty decent now with no wind. I got a big rip right there. And obviously this corner is like ripped open. So we had this nice and tight, and I don't know if I showed it ever before, because it only lasted like a day. We've had some really ugly winds come through here. I mean like 35, 40 mile an hour gusts. And well, this whole side actually come loose. Well, it wasn't the whole side, but the middle 100 foot or whatever. The wind got under it, so it was up here flapping. We were up here trying to pull it down, get it under control. Well, once the wind gets under it and you try and do it in the wind, you get a lot of excess in there, so when the wind blows it flops. And then you start getting rips like the one in the middle. This corner, that corner there, got a little bit of a rip in. And well, I thought I had it pretty good, and then the whole thing just ripped open. Hasn't really been a concern to us as of lately because well, it hasn't rained, but we're looking at rain coming tomorrow, so we're gonna get this buttoned up here. And all the bales against are stuff that I was trying to do on a windy day, trying to just get this under control a little bit and keep it from flopping so bad. And you know, we didn't want it to tear any more than it did. The other day I threw some tires on top again. We had actually, here's the impressive part to me anyways, there's a great big tire at the end of my finger. That thing must weigh a lot. I got it up there by myself, but it was a challenge and a half. I don't know how I managed to do that, but that big tire, we got a bunch of tires on the end, which actually stayed, but I threw a bunch of tires. I don't know how far I come. We didn't go all the way to the end, but that was actually the worst end at the time. And the wind, when it's covered and it blows, it kind of bubbles. I had that big tire got blown off the top just from the wind picking it up, and I'm kind of speechless, honestly. How impressive that was. I set bales up, kind of, let's say I set a bale in there. I had a bale actually fall off of there. I mean, those things are 700 pounds easily, and the plastic bubbled up and it just flopped it right off. So anyways, I got the semi up here. I'm gonna haul, I think I'm gonna go to auction this Friday, so I'm gonna put 45 on there. I got some people coming in a little while for a small load, and then I'm gonna try and close this end up real tight, and then see, I might get I might get a big tarp, honestly, throw it over the top, and try and get it, I don't know. But another thing that I thought of, this is actually kind of my original plan, and then I thought it was okay, but hang a tire on each side, throw a string over the top. I don't know if it's gonna help. Like I said before, that tire come off the top, it blew it off, so I don't know. But we're gonna try and button this up. Hopefully we don't have any more winds like that, because holy moly, it's been windy. But anyways, we're gonna load the semi. I gotta pull another 12 out for those people coming, and then kind of figure out what I want to do in the middle. I think I can, if I get a semi load off of there, I should be able to just kind of fold it around, and I'll set some bales on it. That'll hold it real tight, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Got our beans done. I got the bales, the bale pile. We actually got the bale pile really good now. We did end up throwing strings over. We actually tied the strings to pallets and then set bales on the pallets. And so far, it's been a really crappy day, and they seem pretty tight. So I think we kind of figured out what we need to do. Still got to plant that corn. We decided we got to wait until it actually comes up so we can see actually what we're doing. It is what it is, but we'll get it. We'll get there at some point. So if you're watching and you like the video, please hit the like button, thumbs up, helps me out. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. There's a little button down just below the video. It says subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you hit that. All you need is a Google account. It's free. You're not going to get emails and stuff. Really makes me excited if I gain a subscriber here and there. Also, throw your questions in the comments. Unless you specify otherwise, I will actually read your comment in a video at the end of the video. Haven't had any in quite some time now. But ask your questions, throw your comments below. I will read them in the video. Unless you don't want them read in the video, then I understand if it's whatever. You just let me know. But I will read them in the video. I will give you a shout out and answer your question. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope to see y'all next time.